Designing and maintaining a safe building is the first step to ensuring reasonable levels of fire safety for the building and its occupants in the event of fire. And without a safe building, all the efforts of management to provide systems that prevent fires will be of little or no effect. And the fundamental features that provide a basis for both building and life safety in all buildings are elements of structure, compartmentation, and internal linings. An element of structure is defined as being a part of building which supports the building. For example, it's any part of structural frame like beams and columns, or any load-bearing wall. And elements of structure should continue to function in a fire, and they should continue to support and maintain the fire protection to floors, escape routes, and access routes until all occupants have escaped or have been rescued. And in order to achieve this, the load-bearing elements of structure are required to have a standard of fire resistance. And the degree of fire resistance for any particular building depends upon its use, size, and location. Also, elements of structure are required to have a specific fire resistance in order to minimize the risk to the occupants, some of whom may not evacuate the building immediately, and reduce the risk to firefighters who may be engaged in the firefighting or rescue operations, and prevent excessive fire damage and collapse of the building, and prevent excessive transfer of heat to other buildings and structures. Fire resistance is often achieved in buildings due to the inherent qualities of the building materials used. So architects and builders select a variety of materials for practical reasons, and some of common materials used in constructions are the brick and concrete, steel, plasterboard, glass, and steel sandwich panels. Compartmentation is the subdivision of the building into compartments. Each compartment is separated from others by walls or floors, thereby restricting growth and spread of fires in buildings. So the effective compartmentation limits the extent of damage caused by the heat and smoke from a fire. Compartmentation is also used as a means of preventing fire spread between adjacent buildings, and it can be achieved horizontally within a floor area or vertically between floors, and it's also used to create areas of relative safety for occupants escaping from fire. Once the elements of structure are built and maintained, consideration must be given to the lining materials used on the walls and ceilings within the building, as the nature and properties of materials used to line the interior of building can have a direct influence on the safety of occupants in the fire situation, regardless of how well the building is constructed. And also some regulations outline the minimum requirements for the surface spread of flame of lining materials. For example, areas where people circulate, such as lobbies and corridors, and all routes used to escape from fire must be to the highest standard and have the slowest surface spread of fire rating. Here's the end of this lecture. Thanks for watching and see you later.